Greetings, Internet people. Vertical? Horizontal? Vertical. We're doing a vertical screen. Why? I have incentive to do so. I'll be completely honest. YouTube's trying new things. I believe it's, hold on, right there for me. It's like gifts or bits or something along those lines. We got super chats, gift icon things, likes, and people. That's what I see. I don't know what you see. But I'm hooking up to this live stream on my computer right now, which is where I could just be doing it normally, except it'd be this way, just so I can see chat. But if there's one thing I haven't figured out yet, it's how to view the chat if I stream, because it just shows up like for a second or not at all. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Okay, YouTube, thanks. This is what the title says: thumbnail making and updates. The update's the new part. This is me thumbnailing. This is the work I do when you're not here. Surprise, this is for tonight's stream, which is going to be about the thumbnail, which is Spiritless Kentucky, sitting right here in view, because I know how to do things. Look, there it is. And we have our cookie box right here, too. And the chaotic amount of whiskey and such behind me. That's the corner you don't normally see. So there you go. It looks like that. There's nothing there. And there's a window. There. It's harder than it looks. All right, I'm going into the chat. All right, so there. Nothing happening? Good. Thank you for all of you who are here. I appreciate that. One of those people is probably me now. I'm going to give myself a thumb. It's a hint. All right, so all I'm doing right now is making the thumbnail. And hopefully seeing what this thing is at some point. Like I said, you have to give a gift. I don't know what that looks like on your end. And that's something new. So I don't even know if it makes an announcement or a noise or what. I'm going to try to say your name, and I can see the chat. That's awesome. Remy Cole, hi. Welcome to this, whatever it is. I look at a screen and try to look at a screen and try to look at a screen. It's madness. It really is. I'm realizing that now. There's 3 screens I have to deal with. I'm being lazy with the thumbnail tonight. Oh, whoa, hey. Hello, bro. How are you? Bruh. Hello. The viewer chat just, like, people just showed up. That's wild. It went from 2 to 16. You're freaking me out. Hey, bruh. Alok Sharma, hello. Hiro Irwi, hello. Welcome. This is me doing work. It's exciting, I promise. I can see over here, too. Oh, God. Chat. Oh, no, it's going to go too fast. with more people in here, it starts to get weird. Hold on. Yo! Ela and Selma. What up? Caden Gray. That was held for you for some reason, but what's my favorite holiday? I guess Halloween is the first one that comes to mind because everyone dresses up and is scary. Master Max. Hello. How are you? Yeah. Can I have a shout out? You just did. I did that, didn't I? Ella and Selma on Avak and Saux. There. That could be a different language for all I know. Zenbud, hello. Vertical streams. Yes, that's what this is. That's on a phone. Do I have any unpopular opinions? I hope not. I mean, I probably do. But that's like religion direction in all likelihood. And I have to say that it's probably not that unpopular. But we avoid that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. Oh, Zenbud, thank you. Yeah, there's the thing. That's what we're testing out, folks. Thank you for the gift. MC. MC to you too. Official. I didn't think about how difficult this would be if lots of people showed up. Thank you all for being here. thumbs and all that. I also don't know how this works, like algorithmically is a word. Because a lot of people showed up really fast and I don't know why. But it's cool. Like and subscribe. Hey, there you go. All I'm doing right now is, again, making a thumbnail for this. I'm going to open that up later tonight. It is a spiritless bourbon. I've had to take a hiatus from alcohol, and I found out, update, this is what the update actually is. I initially thought I was going to not drink alcohol for 6 months and then check up. That's not true. I'm going to not drink for an entire year, then check up, which is fine. That was the plan anyway, and now it's just been defined as you are not going to drink alcohol for a year. Oh my God, what crazy icons those are. That's me when I wake up in the morning, except with that smile. It's the other way around. It's going, uh-oh. Some likes emotes. That's okay. That was weird. I wonder how that works. All right, this is more tolerable or manageable, even with emotes. Let's see. I gotta pick a font. That's exciting. And I don't know if there's anything that. I want to stop this. There we go. I don't know what would work. Like the font on this thing is kind of wild, and it's backwards because that's how cameras are apparently. They're facing the other way. A reminder for later tonight, this is for cocktails, not for drinking neat. If you drink it neat, don't. That's not what it's for. I don't know if I like the picture. I took a picture of it and did the whole background remove, and I think it missed a bit. It either missed a bit or took a bit away. It missed a bit. Damn. It means I have to do more work. I'm opening up Adobe Photoshop now. Very exciting. Truly. I feel like I should be sitting like this so you can see more of my face, which is what everyone really wants here. This is the problem I have with gaming. Next glasses I get, which is when I can afford them, which is if YouTube gives me what they say they might for doing vertical streams and getting people to have gifts, maybe I can get a pair of glasses that doesn't have this on here, the reflection. I need anti-reflecting stuff. And I would also splurge, and I would get those sunglasses, the ones that change color. They change when you go outside. The sun's in your face. It gets all sunglasses look sunglasses like. I would like that because I don't like trying to find. I keep losing the little sunglass things I put on my freaking face. I lose them. I've lost 3 or 4 of them. My dad has the same problem, but he doesn't have to wear glasses anymore. So now it's my problem. He doesn't have to wear them most of the time. Oh, where's the default thumbnail? Oh, and for those of you who are members and patrons, the end of the season for the podcast is coming up, like the end of this year. I did it in, I think, 6-month chunks. So it's like 1 season is 6 months. Good weather for a drive to Irene's. Might be AFK for nice. Hey, do it. Buy yourself something nice. Irene has plenty of that. Ooh, and if you could, I'll pay you back. There's Jefferson's I think she just got. And the first one I had that she did was astounding. Try it. At least try it for me, even if you don't like bourbons. That's even funnier. Go do that. I like that. You guys who like to make me drink weird stuff. I'll have to do that tonight. Oh, I forgot. I'm not going to like that. I'm talking about how you shouldn't drink this stuff neat. Ugh. Uh-oh. Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge. Hello. Thank you for moderating. I can't. Well, I could, but it would be complicated. Also, I didn't see anything, so was that. So thank you. You caught that before I did, whatever it was. Photochromatic lenses. Yes, that's the word. That is the word. No, thank you. Hey, man, they're just people with nothing else to do. It's all right. We've all been there. But thank you. Yes. That is one of the things I'm very happy about is moderators here are on tap. They're like ready for it. I'm just like, hi, everybody. Oh, what's that? That's not nice. Okay, moving on. Oh, where is the basics? Yeah, you guys don't get to see this stuff, and it is really just work. And I'm not fast about it. That's part of the issue. The other reason for doing this is I found if I'm being watched, this could be taken the wrong way. If I'm doing something else where I have to pay attention to that too, I'm more accountable. Is that the word? This is something I do in my real life when, like exercise, easy one. Exercise and working out and getting buff. That is something I need to go do. Like I have to go see someone, a coach, we'll call her. That's what she is, who will guide me through like an hour of weight training and cardio and all kinds of fun stuff like that. I can do that because it's accountability. Someone's there to help me do it. Same goes with this. I would do this, but I've been putting it off for most of today, and the stream starts in under 4 hours. So I should probably start it. There are other things I'm going to do. Like remember those samples I keep saying I have to do and send out to people because we got the GoFundMe thing? I picked out some of them. So I still have to pick out the rest, which is another vertical live stream I could do. But I'll probably just do that with my desk right here. Why not? And then pouring the samples out. That I can do as a vertical. And as I said, if you just popped in, YouTube has given incentive, financial incentive, dollar amount incentive for me to do vertical live streams and insist on people, encourage people to do the gifting thing, which is their new thing they're trying out, and I want people to try it out. So I'm happy to oblige. And the dollar amount was, they say if I do this right, and for the next couple months, like December, January, $1,000 if I do it. So 3 times, 1 gift per the streams I do. So there'll be at least 3 vertical streams this month and next month, with the fingers crossed that someone does a gift. Which again, calling it a gift doesn't quite feel right. But it's neat. It's neat to see it pop up. You know, Zenwood tried it earlier. So thank you, Zenwood, for that. You're the first. I don't know what that means, but grats? I don't know. All right. What am I doing? Here we go. Now I have to do something so exciting. This would be a little better if you could see what I'm seeing, but we're just testing this out, as I said. So it's not even something worth seeing. It's just me putzing around and removing things with Photoshop. Okay, I think I got this. That was wrong. I have to clean that up. Probably. Did you guys know I could use Photoshop? Surprise. I've said it on my streams before, but I did go to study, get certified. That's what it was. I'm certifiable. I got certified in graphic design ages ago. And it was not something I wanted to pursue because I found out how manipulative it was. And now I can use it for my own means. I'm manipulating all of you right now. Isn't that terrible? You can't manipulate people that easily. But there are algorithms now, so you don't need me anymore. Just the algorithm will do it. That's wrong. I don't like that. Why is this not working? You're also going to see me get frustrated very easily because I do get frustrated very easily. I just don't show it. Because showing all my emotions is dangerous for everyone around me. Nope. Go all the way back. There we go. I had an idea of something I could do. It's empty, thank you. Oh, I see little hearts happening too. That doesn't show up here. I'm glad I had this open. So thank you. Yeah, I see them now. That's only because I looked over at the other screen. Thank you. Now we've confirmed that for whatever reason, they didn't let that go through. You can do it, but it doesn't show up here. Either that or I'm just missing it somehow, but I don't think I am. I saw it over here first. I should have seen it over here. You're in two places. It's wild. All right. Well, unfortunately, this area I'm looking at is completely black. So what I'm looking at is I have a picture of the front of the bottle, except this side and this side are uneven. So like part of it's extra black over here, and the other part is, that's the side with the light on it. You know, just like that. I'm sorry, just like that. You can't see it. There you go. Still can't see it. What am I doing? Other way. Everything's backwards. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it look the same. I think I got it. It's like very slightly different. And I'm just going to be tormented trying to get this right. I should have put Lo-Fi Girl on, but that might be distracting for me. I'm not going to get this right. So what we're going to do, I gave it a try with Photoshop, and it's all just the same color. That's weird. And then here's the thing. Here's the other thing. This is so minor that you wouldn't notice. Like what I'm worrying about right now is something you won't notice. But I've noticed. And there's the problem. Now, since I've noticed, I have to fix it. Which is easy enough, thankfully. I have you'll see it hit me all white and bright at first, but I definitely have like the darker background thing on. Oh, it's because of my curtain. So this big curtain is showing up behind the picture, and because it's as dark as it is, it's messing things up. Excuse me. This time, no, it did the exact same thing. All right. Zoom in really far. Here we go. Let's change the brush size. Good God. And for those of you who've never used this website, well, you could if you really wanted to. Oh, did it get it? Oh, I think it did. Hold on, I got to zoom up. Why? That's tolerable. I'll take it. All right, so all I did was fix it in the remove BG thing, which is what I should have done in the first place. And it's called remove.bg, which is just remove background. And lots of people who make thumbnails use it. And the other thing I'm using, because I'm feeling lazy, is something called Canva, because we paid for it. Or at least I should say my parents paid for it, because I also do some work for them, because they have an audiobook stuff. If you want to check out Jimson Recordings on audible.com, do it. There are hundreds of books that my father has recorded over the years, and you should check them out. Especially Whiskey Women. That's the one that really got me into whiskey. So I recommend it to everyone. And even Wizard Academy, where I became a whiskey somm, they had it there for you to read. It was like, please read this. And I was like, I know that book. I have already heard the whole thing. It was an audiobook. So audiobooks, if you're into that. Green sleeves, really? I've been thinking about singing lately, for whatever reason, because I haven't been doing it much, and that kind of makes me sad when I don't do it for an extended period of time like this. I still don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. You know the easiest way to fix this? Take another picture. You know what I don't want to do? Take another picture. What I could do. Let's try something else. I have 2 photographs of it. I've been using one, but the other one might work better. Let's see. Did I download it? What am I doing? I have the wonderful ability to save pictures from my cell phone onto my computer just like that, like what I just did. It's been great because for early days, I had to actually plug in my phone to the computer and take the files off that way. How barbaric. I don't know. This is the picture I think I put on Instagram. I'm not thinking. I know I did. There we go. It still looks weird. Hold on. It's kind of weirdly uneven on each side. I'm looking here. It looks like it should be exactly the same, but I don't know if it is. It's freaking me out. Maybe it's just the label. Oh, something's messing with me. Anyway, we're going to use this one. This one looks much better than the other one. And again, unless I told you, which I did, you would not notice this minor issue with this thumbnail, because believe it or not, people look at thumbnails for a very short amount of time. You look at it, you go, huh, and you click on it. So it is something you want to make look nice, look enticing. But most people only look at it for a second. That's how people do things. What I'm doing right now is to encourage you all to watch the live stream later. I'm keenly aware of that. It's only taken me 20 minutes so far to start. I'm so good at this. But again, I'm also doing something new. Vertical live streams, GIFs, super chats. YouTube really wants to be like TikTok. We'll just say that. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. YouTube, forget I said that. Don't worry about it. I have like a rotating list of songs that seem to creep into my head when I'm doing stuff. But mostly just live streams. Like if I'm live streaming, oddly enough, like Mary Poppins will get in my head. Robin Hood, like the cartoon version, from the good one, the first early one, that gets in my head sometimes. I don't know why, it just does. Okay, now we have to think of a clickbaity kind of title. Any suggestions are appreciated. But this is about Spiritless Kentucky 74. No alcohol in it. I have become something other than a whiskey channel. I have becometh the fallen whiskey channel, where I have so much whiskey and like whiskey so much, and yet I'm choosing not to drink it right now for health purposes. So because I have a liver issue, a concern, I am abstaining. That's it. About the big fat DJ? What DJ? P. There we go. Ugh. Why does that look terrible? S-P-I-R-I. S-P-R. Well, I can spell it. It just doesn't like this as a word. It's a Spiritless. It's going, that's not real. But yes, it is. It's the name of the brand. Shut it. Spiritless Kentucky 74. All right, duplicate this. Same size. That's the other thing, Kentucky. Randall, I'd say it. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. If it's mainstream or modern or anything that's out there in the world, that's just mind-numbing. I'm not listening. I have unplugged as hard as I can lately. Spiritless Kentucky, 74. Oh, dispirited cocktail. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they're doing it, but it's been this one and the ritual one. And I'll be able to compare, which is one thing that's nice, is to find out like how this is and then find out how it compares to the other one, because these are more common than I realized. And this was donated to the channel by Patrick Greeny. Patrick Greeny, if you're around or if you see this, thank you again. It has become the thing. I have become everything I hate by being a whiskey channel that is a collector. So I don't drink the whiskey I have now. I just keep it. I'm keeping it safe. Keeping it for later. Is the kind of the feeling. I'm keeping it for later. Mm. I know what I want to do, but I don't know if this is going to work. I need a background. Shoot. Thankfully, elements make things a little easier. Mm. You know what I haven't done with this Canva thing? I haven't made videos. Like, you can use a lot of stuff here to make video stuff, and I haven't messed with any of it because I'm not making videos right now. That's the other problem. There's no videos for me because I used to make videos about whiskey, and that stopped. I will be making more videos. I say this a lot, and I mean it. I have videos in the works. I just have to actually maybe do another one of these. Be like, I'm making a video. I'm editing. I have to put the headphones on so you can't hear everything. But that might be incentive for me to actually do it. Because I really haven't. I've had zero drive to do that. However, I have also been very, very preoccupied with the GoFundMe we did. Again, thank you. We completed the goal. Amazing. But that takes a lot out of me. Even regular live streams I've been going, because I've been doing more. You'd think that wasn't tiring, but it is. Back. Can I? I don't want to mess with that. I'm trying to do something that I can do with Photoshop, so I can fix it there. Hold on. It's going to look really weird. Back to Photoshop. I'm going to be blinded in 2 seconds. Wait, there it is. Not seriously blinded, but unpleasant. There we go. That's me opening a file right there. There you go. Yeah, so dispirited cocktail is what we're going to be making tonight. I'm going to try it in a. I haven't decided if I want to make something. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to buy stuff. I don't have any soda water, and what I usually make is a glorified old fashioned. And we did that with the first one, so it'd be fair to make an old fashioned with that as the main ingredient. It says cocktail, and an old fashioned is a cocktail, but it is heavily reliant on the whiskey. However, circling back to why old fashions were made, pay attention, circling back to that, old fashions were made to kind of take the weird taste out of whiskey that was really sketch. So before the Bottle and Bond Act, history, before the Bottle and Bond Act, where the government went, we should probably pay attention to what kind of stuff is in this whiskey thing, because there's a lot of sketchy stuff going on, making a lot of it really gross and barely consumable. So they put laws to curb that. But initially, old fashions were made to kind of get past the taste. So I think with something like this, and it isn't whiskey, going into a classic cocktail that was initially made to alter things to an agreeable level, and considering what this is, pretty sure it's not going to taste like whiskey. But I'm giving it the chance to do so, because old fashions nowadays are pretty sweet. And in the end, it's going to be really watered down. I found out that with the other one, if you water it down enough in a cocktail, it's fine. Like I had it with some Diet Dr. Pepper, and it was totally agreeable. I was like, oh, this is good. But it was also mostly Dr. Pepper. But did add a nice little, this has got bourbon in it thing, when obviously it doesn't. I'm going to give it a chance. And I really just need to buy the two things that I get. I need sugar cubes. I don't know where I'm going to find those. at this hour. I don't want to go out anywhere. um, and soda water, because I make my old fashions as an old fashioned, and I add soda water, so it's more of a drink, and it has a little fizz. It's a nice little thing I like to do for myself. If you don't like it, good. I'm making it for myself. But I imagine I might someday get blowback from that because people are weird like that. Like, you water it down too much. It's got soda bubbles in it. I know. That's the point. Especially with something like this. Again, I'm giving it a chance to be good, but I'm skeptical. I found the biggest problem, it's not just the taste, it's the finish and the texture. You don't realize it, but whiskey has a pretty specific texture that, if ignored, it's basically watery. It's just watery. Like that stuff I have over there on the shelf, it's watery. It doesn't give any kind of hint of this has anything else to it. It's just like flavored water. Ugh. Expensive flavored water, I might add. Not crazy, but it was at least 30, 25, 30 bucks for that bottle. Could buy a really nice bottle of wild turkey for that. Wild turkey 101. That'd be nice. Pay attention to what you're doing, Brian. Shush. Man, pay attention. Shush. Sorry, that was probably loud. That was me trying to do a thing incorrectly. I think that'll do. Hard to tell. Right about there. Well, keep this open in case I hate this, which I might. Ooh. Go. Oh, wait. Sorry, I was supposed to make that as a different type of file. I made it as a JPG. It doesn't work like that. It has to be a PNG or else it just looks not right. I hope that made sense to someone. It made sense to me, at least. I'm just going to upload this. I'm not even going to look at it. It either worked or it didn't. We'll find out soon. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there with this thumbnail nonsense. There we go. It looks pretty good, actually. Lucky me. Let's see if it works with this. Everything else. The bottom of this is not quite right. I don't know why it's saved as a larger file, a larger image, but it is. It's weird. Okay. Now I need to what? I'm fiddling with the font again. I think. Therefore I am. No, that's not. Stop it. New file, folder, thing. Give it a minute. Copy. There we go. Duplicate. Copy paste. No, just make another one. Duplicate it. Duplicate it. I'm trying something that would be, it would be cool if I do it right. If I don't, it looks like stupid. So, you know, it's probably going to look pretty stupid, but it's all right. I'm trying it. We'll see. Brian, stop talking poorly about yourself. Shut up. You can't control me. This looked cooler in my head. This has to have effects, and it has to have a lift. Shadow? No. You only get so many options with Canva. It's got some limitations to it, which sucks, but that's why I keep having to go back to Photoshop, usually. No, not hollow. Ugh. There we go. It does do layers a little better, for people. Like layers in Photoshop are a little bit confusing. It's easy to understand, but it's also annoying. Trying to explain to people, it's like, hey, they're like layered. You have to go from one to the other to change things. It's kind of all I have to think about is the old school way they used to do animation. So animation used to have a lot of that. It's nuts. Hit the pike. Thank you, Zenmood, again, for helping us start this madness out. I'll be here. I got to finish this up soon because I need to get ready for the stream later. All right. That's... Okay. I see what I'm trying for. I see what I'm doing. I got it. We're getting there. Is it worth it? Don't tell anyone, but there used to be a YouTube channel called Worth It. And I really liked what they were doing. And it's stuff I'd like to do, but it looks freaking exhausting. And I'm not going to do that, obviously. But they did a lot of restaurant stuff. I thought that was interesting. I got to see a lot of places. The only problem was they were in California. The odds of me getting to California and going to any of the restaurants they went to is slim. Some other places they did go to places in New York, but that's also slim because I don't like New York. It's big and scary and loud and too many people in one spot. Far too many people in one spot. Ow. Let's see what I'm trying to do here. I'm not even sure what that is, but it sounds good. I have the space in this that's driving me nuts because I can't fix it. And I know what I want to do, but it requires making all the font smaller, and that always bothers me if I make it too small. Ugh. If only Photoshop was easy. I'm not using Photoshop. All right, let me get rid of this for a moment. Move that out of the way. See what I do with this. Putting this in the center is bugging me. I got an idea. Stop trying to make it a separate entity, Brian. Okay. Does that not work? Wait. Oh. Number lock was not on. I can't do numbers on the number pad without that. All right. This is simplified. I'm probably going to make that font at the end a little bigger. Don't move that. Don't move that. No, not the whole thing. What's wrong with you? Hey. Let's see. Grown. That is why I had it separate. Because it's a pain. It decides to be a pain. So what I get to do now, I get to duplicate again. Got it, no problem. Paste. And now, I should be able to do this correctly. This is 95, this one needs to be 110. And it's also on the wrong side. There we go. That's the wrong angle, isn't it? One thing I don't know how to do is to fix the angle on these. Like I have it at -7. Does that make sense to you? Probably not. Makes sense to me, though. There we go. And now I can make this a little bigger. Yeah, this is far from a masterpiece. But I've found one thing I have to do when making thumbnails. Don't overcomplicate it. Make something that gets the feeling across. And if there's a question, because there has to be a question, like, is it worth it? Now you want to know. Click on this. There you go. That's oh my god. Could you not? The angle I want it is -7, and it goes from -8 to -6. It doesn't want to cooperate. Oop, had it. There we go. Why that had to be difficult, I don't know. And now we change the effects. We're going to use the outline again. Going to use white because no, that doesn't work. For whatever reason, if you go from a certain size font, suddenly outline doesn't help. It actually makes it worse. So let's go like this, and then we'll make the font white. Sound good? Good, because I'm changing it anyway. You also have to zoom out a lot. That's a big thing you have to do to make it seem like you can see what you're doing. See what it would look like to the viewer. KillCo? I might. Names are hard for me. There are a lot of people who are coming here a lot, and I don't remember their names either, so don't feel bad. It happens a lot. There's a space. I need to put something there because it bugs me if I don't. A graphic, you might say. That could work. It is a cocktail, though. Reminder. Oh, and I've just been reminded again that I have to go get stuff before the stream. I don't want to. It's exhausting. This work? Ah! Almost. Hold on. There's like some spices that look really good, like cinnamon and clove. But unfortunately, right underneath there's some mushrooms. That doesn't quite work for this. Nothing wants to be mushrooms in a whiskey. Again, they did distill this. We'll talk about it more later tonight. But I looked up some info about it, and it was weird that they distilled it. Because it's got no alcohol in it. So what the heck? I'm going simple. Stop overcomplicating things. There's a lot of pictures I could use. That is an issue. Oops, that was bad. I can't get to that now. There we go. That's fine. I think that needs to be a little more to the left. And again, you're not seeing what I'm doing because it complicates matters for me. Especially since I go from one program to another. That's too close. Oh, who said don't overcomplicate things? Was it me? Am I doing that? Am I listening to myself? No. No, I'm not. There. Don't like that either. I'm in Rhode Island. I post my Instagram all the lovely things about Rhode Island that I'm aware of. Is that it? All right. I need to stop this or it's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to rearrange this silly thing. There we go. I have to zoom in sometimes because it likes to lock in. So like what I'm working with likes to freaking make it so I can't move it the way I want to. It tries to lock in, just it locks into place, which I don't want. But there you go. That works for me. Image complete. We'll be doing more of this. Again, vertical stuff. YouTube's encouraged me to do so. I encourage you to look into GIFs, which again, I can't see if you see what I see, but I see people in chat, number of likes. Thank you for all the likes. Appreciate it. Super chats, and then I get the gift thing, which is the gift things we're new. I'm encouraging people to try it because that's what YouTube's testing out right now. So there you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you at 7 p.m. tonight. Till then. Okay, bye.